Am I the a-hole for insisting my husband calls our daughter by her given name? Me, 30F, and my husband, 35M, have been together for close to 5 years, married for 2, and just had our first daughter, Hannah. I am from Japan, my husband is a European. This will be important for the story. Before Hannah was born, my husband and I had several long discussions about names. My husband was very vocal about wanting to name our first daughter Lily, said he always loved the name and always imagined a potential daughter named Lily. I like the name, but I grew up in Japan. Due to that, I'm not able to pronounce some Western sounds properly, L being one of the worst. I told my husband I feel uncomfortable about giving our daughter a name I will be unable to pronounce properly. He was disappointed. We talked about it multiple times. He suggested I could try a speech therapy, which I was prickly about because I don't feel like I have a speech impediment. It's the way I was raised. Eventually, we agreed on the name Hannah, which is also a flower name, and he seemed happy enough about it. Long story short, now that all 3 of us are home from hospital, I caught my husband calling our daughter Lily when they're alone. He never calls her that when other people are around, only when it's just the 2 of them. When I confronted him about it, he laughed and said it's just a private nickname and that a lot of people grow up being called by multiple names. I feel that he's needlessly confusing our infant child, and more importantly, I feel like he's breaking our promise when we agreed on not calling her that. I also feel a little betrayed that he's calling her a name I'm genuinely unable to pronounce properly. Am I the a-hole? Am I blowing this out of proportion? Or am I in the right here?
I wanted to name my daughter Hope so bad, but I couldn't because I knew the name wouldn't be pronounced correctly, where I'm from / my extended family / grandparents etc. The name would basically be butchered, so we named her Lily, smiley face, and when we got home from the hospital I was so heartbroken that I couldn't call her Hope. So for the first few weeks of her life I would secretly call her Hope when I'm talking to her, just the 2 of us. Few months later I got over it and stopped doing that. Your husband might be going through the same thing, it's kind of just like letting it out of your system or something like that, don't really know how to explain it. Hope this helps.
My wife is Chinese, and when we had our daughter we decided Elle would name her and my wife would give her her middle name. I told my wife her name would be Chloe, which my wife pronounced Crowy. Phoebe Lynn is now a doctor. True story.
I disagree. I do not think it is okay for him to call his daughter by a name that she cannot pronounce, and they agreed not to use. 1 no, 2 yes. He may do it in private now, but that won't last. She's only a baby. Other people will pick up on it and possibly call her Lily as well, maybe with his encouragement. He needs to stop. His ultimate goal is for Hannah to like the name better and want to use it for herself, so her mom's preference won't matter. He lied to his wife, knowing that he was still planning on using the name Lily.
Not the a-hole, he basically lied when he compromised on the name. He never intended to call her anything but Lily, no matter how you felt about it. Names are a 2 yes 1 no. He doesn't have the right to unilaterally pick your daughter's name, even if he's the only one using it.
So, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. Please also like, share and subscribe.